You see them wiggling right there. Taylor Gray trying to hang on to it. Oh, the
big crash. And it happened right as Jesse Love was looking at the white flag. Just got word that Jesse Love did get the white. Once the leader takes the white, the next flag ends the race. The caution is displayed with Jesse Love leading.
Get it back. He is just patiently.
He's saving fuel right now.
Waiting on them to give him the word.
Yeah, baby. I think you got it.
Confirmation on the radio. There it is. Jesse Love is going to win the season opener at Daytona. That's win number 10 for Richard Childress Racing in the Xfinity Series at the World Center of Racing. Almirola out of line, down to the inside. 1 lap to go, sponsored by Credit One Bank. Next flag in the race. Sideways is Retzloff. Austin Hill back out front.
And now they're 3 wide behind them. Almirola is going to have to get a push from Justin Allgaier here to generate more momentum. I don't know how. Oh, Retzloff sideways, big wreck.
Big crash down the back straightaway. If the caution comes out, the race is over. Right now, we stay green. Hill in front of Almirola and Allgaier. Here's Austin Hill, back to back to back. He does it again. 1 lap to go, sponsored by Credit One Bank. Connor Zilich started on the pole. Plenty of adversity in this race, but now he's less than a lap away from finishing the deal.
And one of the things I've noticed, his lap times are dramatically slowed down. He got the message. He had a 4.5-second lead. He's let William Byron cut 2 seconds out of that almost, but he still has a 2.7-second lead as Taylor Gray and Jesse Love go side by side to turn 1. Jesse he'll have the inside into turn 2.
Taylor Gray is telling Jesse Love, you better be glad I'm saving fuel. He's like, that's the only reason you got by me.
But I think even with the spots that he has lost, Taylor Gray's going to feel really good about 7th if he can bring it home.
It's going to be fun to hear from Connor if he's able to get back to the start-finish line just about this day, because it's going to show that he won practice, set on the pole, and won the race, but it was anything but easy.
What amazes me about him is with all the hype, and I know he pays attention to that, he sees it, he feels it, he hears it. That, for a lot of young drivers, would just crush them. They would make mistakes, but we just haven't quite seen that of him. Yes, was he overly aggressive at one point? Sure, but the speed has been there all weekend. He's done it from the first lap of practice to now on the final lap of this race. He has commanded this with just the most speed in the field. It is so impressive. There's a lot of hype around him, but for good reason, Adam. This is what he does.
He's dealt with the pressure quite well. Going to make his Cup debut tomorrow. But this season, all about what he does on Saturdays. Off of turn 20, Connor Zilich is a road warrior. 2nd career victory for the driver out of Mooresville, North Carolina, comes at Circuit of the Americas.
You guys are awesome. Thank you.
He's at right now, and he's got potentially a lot of momentum down towards turn 1.
White flag is out. Next flag will end the race.
He's close.
Oh, he is. He's going to get inside of him right here. Maybe give him a little love tap, get him loose as they head down into turn 3.
Eric Almirola is there. Off of turn 2, down the back straightaway. Bowman in charge.
Does he choose to use the bumper here?
Could it be another last lap pass? 19 to the inside. They wash up at the line. Oh, it's going to be Eric Almirola who delivers. What a finishing finish.
You mentioned it. Allgaier dominated, led 130 laps last weekend at Phoenix. He's dominated today. The champion is in championship form one more time.
You saw the white flag. 1 lap to go. Sponsored by Credit One Bank.
Smooth sailing. He's got a gap.
His whole family is here. Saw his dad earlier, his wife Ashley, and the girls in attendance as well.
Yeah, great work by the team there. They've done a really good job. Justin's done a great job executing all day, being able to wrap the bottom as good as he has. You know, the race has just kind of been won by the driver. Good car maybe too.
The champ is going back to the playoffs. First win of the year for Justin Allgaier comes at Las Vegas.
Hill's going to squeeze him as much as he can. Justin Allgaier is going to try and dive as low as he can here into turn 1 and overdrive that car in the entry.
1 lap to go. Next flag ends the race. Allgaier trying to nose out front. Sam Mayer is there as well.
What a move by Justin Allgaier. Cleared him down there through 1 and 2. He's got a major gap to those 2 side by side behind him.
Last week, Allgaier was great. Martinsville.
And he did it exactly like Sammy Smith did it, maybe even a little bit cleaner, moved him up the racetrack, and potentially he's going to clear him off for turn 4. They're side by side to turn 1.
Taylor Gray back to the race lead. 3 of the last 6 races at Martinsville have had a last lap pass. 54 in charge. Sammy Smith is there. Justin Allgaier is there. Will there be contact? There is. There goes Gray. Here comes Allgaier. Austin Hill out of nowhere. It's going to win in Martinsville. Do you believe that? With a huge crash at the start-finish line. White flag in the air, 1 lap to go, sponsored by Credit One Bank.
Oh, it's like a sigh of relief when you get to the white flag, Adam. All he's got to do, not make any mistake. Oh, he's getting so close to the wall in the last lap. Feeling good about his car. What a great job by Brandon Jones today.
Safely off of turn 2. Hadn't had a top 5 since Charlotte last year. Was able to deliver that at Phoenix. A couple of top 10s. Been the model of consistency in the last month. Back to Joe Gibbs Racing. And back to victory lane for Brandon Jones. He gets his 2nd career victory at Darlington.
Flag 1-4, good one, plenty of room out back.
Flag in the air, 1 lap to go, sponsored by Credit One Bank.
Absolute domination.
He's led 275 laps. Dominating win for Kyle Larson. He is brilliant.
Used him up a little bit, but got to the bottom. Take the lead.
Once we get the white flag, the next flag will end it. We've got the white flag, and now if the caution comes out, this race is over. Jesse Love down the back straightaway. He was not born the last time the Xfinity Series came and raced at Rockingham. He's been good all day long. Played the patience game at the front at the end. Jesse Love, 2nd win of the year, comes in our return to the Rock. White flag is out, 1 lap to go, sponsored by Credit One Bank. If the caution comes out now, this race is official. Here's Jeb Burton inside lane, 27 trying to take the lead.
He tried to cover Jeb there, but he was too late. Jeb Burton put it beside him and is now controlling that middle and bottom lane.
Yeah, and we're going to see Jesse Love. Can he make it 4 wide, 3 laps in a row as they get down to turns 3 and 4? Austin Hill gives him a big push.
Oh, there goes the 88 of Connor Zilich, 3 wide out front. We stay green for now. There's the caution. And who was leading when the caution came out? They were 3 wide. This will take a while to sort out. Unbelievable what we saw coming down the back straightaway. Final lap here at Talladega.
It's really unfortunate. We were set up for a great finish there. 3 wide. Jeb actually had to go below the yellow line to sort of avoid the 88 a little bit. Was shoved down there by the 2, but he was side by side with the 2 and the 21. We'll have to sort through this to see who was actually the leader. These are some of the images that NASCAR is looking at.
21, 27, then the 2. 21, 27, then the 2. Bring the 21 to the start-finish line for the burnout interview.
There's the word from NASCAR. Austin Hill has won for the first time in his career at Talladega. It's his 9th win in the draft. He's the best all time in the Xfinity. Back to the white flag. Remember, once he takes the white flag, next flag ends the race, whether it be the caution or the checkers.
Taylor Gray cleared Sam Mayer there for 2nd. I think he's probably a bit too far back to make a run at Larson there. Sam Mayer fights back to the outside, but he's too high as well.
Great effort for Taylor Gray to get the 2nd. Kyle Larson filling in for the injured Connor Zilich. Found out midweek he was going to drive the 88. It took him a while to get there, but he proves once again just how good he is. Kyle Larson once again at Texas.
To the 17, Allgaier can do. Right there.
Contact nearly gets away from Allgaier. White flag in the air. William Byron leads with 1 to go. Next flag ends the race.
What a move by Byron getting to his outside. Allgaier did everything he could, just at such a deficit with those tires.
He fought as gallantly as you could on those tires, but it should no prevail. The 17's newer tires took hold and had massive momentum on the outside.
Dominated early. Speeding penalty put him behind the 8 ball, but in overtime, William Byron going to deliver it home. Here comes the 17 back. Caution is out. Race is over. William Byron, your winner.
An issue. Looks like that smoke might be coming from the pipes.
Here's Allgaier, 1 lap to go. Sponsored by Credit One Bank. We know he's good on concrete. He's been really good at this racetrack over the years. 10 starts coming in, half of them resulting in top 5 finishes. And another dominating performance here tonight. Sweeps the stages, leads over 100 laps. Justin Allgaier hits a high note. He takes it in Nashville, Tennessee. Taylor Gray is right there. Into the stadium section. Final time today. They salute Daniel Suarez. Taylor Gray trying to drive it in there. He slides wide. The 33-year-old from Monterey is going to do it. Happy homecoming, Daniel Suarez.
I thought that Zilich would just drive away when he got out front, but
From 2 to 3. How about Connor Zilich? So good as a road racer, but it was just a matter of time before he got it done on an oval. Had never seen Pocono before this morning, but he flexes his muscles and shows his talent today. Second win of the year for Connor Zilich comes at Pocono. All right. White flag is out. 1 lap to go. Sponsored by Credit One Bank. And if the caution comes out now, the race is over. Sanchez trying to hang on out front. Got another rookie behind him in Carson Quapple. Sam Mayer is right there trying to make it work.
all right, Quapple's going to have one more shot right here going down the backstretch. Can he generate the same run? It does not look like he's going to be able to get there this time. What a day for Sanchez.
Nick Sanchez trying to hang on. Rookie driving for Big Machine. Back to the front straightaway. It's the 48, Nick Sanchez, who hangs on for his first career victory.
Oh.
See the white flag.
Little mistake there.
That could have been the mistake right there that completely finishes Connor Zilich off.
1 lap to go at Chicago, presented by Credit One Bank. Shane Van Gisbergen leading his teammate Connor Zilich.
He's going to have to make serious headway here, possibly here through turn 2. Try and get the best run he possibly can. This is where SVG is strongest.
We saw how deep Connor Zilich went into turn 4 on the previous lap around the outside. Can he make up some time here?
Oh, he can. If you can reference off the car in front of you, he's able to do that. He is a little closer. Now heading down towards 6. It's the hardest braking zone. Can he start to make more headway?
He's just got to get close enough to try to get to that bumper. Both of them so late on the brakes.
You know, they're pushing these cars for everything they're worth. He's possibly close enough here into turn 7.
Zilich not going away. Turn 7 for the final time.
Turn 11, turn 12 is where it's going to happen.
SVG got a little bit of a gap there.
Turn 10 to turn 11.
Shane sideways there through turn 10.
One last opportunity here. Connor's got to send it.
Coming to turn 12, final time. Shane Van Gisbergen through cleanly. In NASCAR, you spell Chicago SVG. Shane Van Gisbergen wins again in the Windy City. White flag this time.
Oh, he got a good gap there off of 11.
1 lap to go, sponsored by Credit One Bank. Caution comes out. Now the race is over. Zilich leading Van Gisbergen up the hill from turn 1 to turn 2.
That shot
And
there at
he's
11.
so good up the hill, though.
Yeah, he is. He was able to get the drive here. Into 3, this is where he's really good. Oh, he's trying to get the inside towards 4.
Dale Jr. anxiously watching on, his 2 cars at the front.
Was he able to get to the inside? Did you go to the outside
He's gonna try
again?
it. He's going to try it.
Oh, all the way so low. Connor blocks.
Push it.
9 is there. Could there be a
They're gonna be-
crossover to the S's?
Not quite able to get there.
Turn 11 could be the place. Connor Zilich trying to hang on to this for another half a lap.
Shane knows Connor's better than in 10.
He's going to have a perfect turn 10 here. He's been using more space than anyone. Can he get the power down?
Close as he's been.
Oh, here he comes.
Connor's going to defend.
Turn 11, final time. Zilich leading Van Gisbergen. 9 laps down. 88 drives away. He is a rock star on the road. Connor Zilich going to take it at Sonoma. Is out, and it's for the rain we've been talking about. The heavy stuff is not here yet, but enough to slow the progress. I don't want to get ahead of ourselves, but I look at Connor Zilich, and the muscles that he's been able to flex on the road courses really have not surprised any of us, although last week holding off Shane Van Gisbergen is very, very impressive. But then you think about the win on an oval at Pocono. If he's able to come here in his first Xfinity start at Dover and deliver in the fashion he has, just another major statement by this 18-year-old who's checking box after box after box. And I just got word, this race has been made official. Connor Zilich, congratulations. You've won for a 4th time in your rookie campaign. It's his 5th career victory. Connor Zilich gets it done at Dover. Connor Zilich is absolutely on fire. 3rd win in a row comes at Indianapolis, and it's happy 100 for Junior Motorsports. They hit the century mark.
Fire off speed, which has really paid off for him at all these restarts at the end.
White flag in the air for Mayer. 1 lap to go, sponsored by Credit One Bank. And there's the caution, and that will end it. Mayer takes the white flag with the caution out. The race is over. How about Sam Mayer? First win of the year. He's going to go back-to-back at Iowa Speedway. And since the NASCAR Xfinity Series
Right here, going into the last turn.
off of turn 7, back to the white flag for Connor Zilich, and he'll be happy to see this. 1 lap to go, sponsored by Credit One Bank.
What a day Connor Zilich has had. I know when we talked to him earlier, Adam, it looks pretty easy, 59 laps led, but he has had a little bit of everything happen to him today.
Just so good on the road courses. And think about what a difference a year makes. You talk about the stock being up. A season ago, he came here, first career start, wins the pole, wins the race. A year later, he is dominating in his rookie campaign in the Xfinity Series. 5 wins. He's doing it on the road. He's doing it on ovals. Got Junior Motorsports their 100th victory at Indianapolis Motor Speedway. Off the carousel from turn 5 to turn 6. Easily through 6 and over to 7. And now he can make the right-hander back to the checkered flag. The magical ride continues. Connor Zilich, 6th win of the year. He goes back-to-back at Watkins Glen.
Hell yeah, boys. Number 6.
I think it's going to work out. 3 wide behind him. There goes Sanchez. Hill pushing through. 3 and 4 for the final time. They're crashing behind the leaders. We stay green for now. There's the caution. Parker Kligerman out front. Kligerman for Connor Zilich is going to take the checkers here at Daytona. Unbelievable.
Had a pretty good record, 3 and 4.
8 for driver 88. Connor Zilich is a phenom. He takes it at Portland. Connor Zilich wins at St. Louis. It's his 4th victory in a row. This time around, 1 lap to go, sponsored by Credit One Bank.
He threw a slider here earlier. He didn't do it that time, but he might clear him in a second.
Creed to 2nd. Is there enough time? Driving down below Almirola, coming back to the checkers. Creed is there, but it's Almirola who wins it at Bristol. The air this time for Brandon Jones. 1 lap to go, sponsored by Credit One Bank.
No need to push the issue right here. He's got almost a 3-second lead on Connor Zilich behind him. He can ride right behind these guys. Just bring it home.
He was at Joe Gibbs Racing before, went to Junior Motorsports, unable to make the playoffs the last 2 years. But he comes back to drive for the coach, and it's been a great 2025 for number 20. Hello, round of 8. Brandon Jones, the king at Kansas. We look at that cut line. Quapple +3, Sammy Smith +1, -1 for Taylor Gray. Sanchez only 9 out if things get really wild here for this group.
I think Gray's going to have enough speed to get back by the 2. Jesse's been better all day long.
He's just got to do anything he can to get back to him here, especially if you get to the final chicane within striking distance.
And there's the caution.
There's fluid down the back. Fluid exodus.
The race will be official when they come back around. Connor Zilich leading. Sammy Smith right now in the 3rd position, scored at +1. Just in front of him, Carson Quapple at +3. Trophy number 10 for Connor Zilich comes at the Charlotte Roval.
How about Austin Green coming
Career
up second?
best.
Great job.
Unbelievable.
Yeah,
Great.
white flag in the air. 1 lap to go. Sponsored by Credit One Bank. Eric Almirola in front of Connor Zilich. Eric Almirola made his first ever Cup start right here in Las Vegas. A special place for him. He was a runner-up in the spring, so you know he wanted to get back to the top of the mountain, and he's going to do it here tonight. Coming off of turn 4, Eric Almirola sweeps the stages, and he wins the opening race in the round of 8. Give it to number 19. Through the tri-oval, back to the start-finish line. White flag is out. Next flag ends it at Talladega. Austin Hill trying to get the season sweep.
Who has enough gas, or do they have enough gas is the question right now.
Look at Justin Allgaier down here on the bottom right now, contending for second.
What a comeback this would be for the reigning champ, trying to lock up a position in Phoenix. His young teammate trying to do it as well.
Before he gets
Cross,
turned.
Sanchez into the wall. If we get a caution, it's over. Hill leads. Eckes is second. Quapple is third.
They're going to have a little bit of a run. If the 1 can get to the 16th bumper, they might have enough.
Can the 7, look at the run the 7 has getting to the 1. Can they push him?
Off the turn 4 and back to the tri-oval. Austin Hill leads. Outside lane, Carson Quapple. Back to the start-finish line. Here they are.
Hill's out of gas.
Austin Hill is on and wins. 2 in a row.
Watch right here.
Through turns 3 and 4, we'll come back to the white flag.
Does Sammy get a good run here? Can he get closer? It's still a big enough gap.
Taylor Gray leads. Quapple showing +4.
I think he's close enough.
Sammy's there.
Had a good run.
Here we go to turn 3. Gray out front of Smith. This time he's all clear. Welcome to the club, Taylor Gray. You are a winner in the Nascar Xfinity Series. And here comes Carson Quapple.
Wow.
Quapple ends up 18th.
Family.
White flag in the air. 1 lap to go. Sponsored by Credit One Bank. This week he changed the screensaver on his phone to a picture of he and his dad working on his race car when he was a little kid. Jesse Love hoping to celebrate with his old man, and he's a half a lap away. Passed his best friend to get the lead. It is a storybook ending. 20 years old from California. Jesse Love wins at Phoenix, and he is the 2025 Xfinity Series champion.